started all the way from the Greeks. Yeah, going back to the Greeks.
There we go. Let's go. Watch live, YSO Nashville. Let's do it. All right, come on, bro. Fall in. Get you in there right. Get tight, brother. I got to get you all the way in.
I don't see it.
It's all right. We got it. It popped up. It'll come up.
There we go.
We good. Yep.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First of all, I want to give all praise guys to
Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Rakadash.
the bonus to the apostle, elders, great milestone, charge the truth to the spirit, peace and much love, and sight to Israel. All you so-called Negroes, Latin Americans, Jordan, Tuesdays, Bible. That's how we got a seat to your 2020-year prophecy. That's what the script for y'all, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Rakadash, the people.
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord Yahweh. That's right. That take counsel, but not of me.
Now, going to rebellious children that take counsel, but not of the Most High. Who's that rebellious children? The children of Israel. Are you so-called Negroes? That's in the Americans. You're that rebellious children the Most High is talking about. Because you don't take heed of the counsel of the Most High. Are you deny the word of the Most High?
All right,
Keep it. Okay, go ahead.
Come. And that covers with the covering,
All right.
but
it on?
not of my spirit,
It's only on
Yup.
2.
Check the
that they may
isn't on
add sin to sin.
Is that you may add sin to sin? Drink add sin to sin.
Yeah,
All right,
but this is
this too often.
it's only at 2.
All right, because he does.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
It'll last.
Come. Verse 2, Isaiah chapter 30, verse 2. That woke to go down into Egypt
Yup.
and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves
Yup.
in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
That's what our people do. They trust in the shadow of Egypt, which is
messing
America.
with the charger.
All right, which is the new Egypt. All right, so our people trust in this society and this system, but they don't know that sin that this system is about to crumble. All right, and where they actually it's not even about to. It already is crumbling, man. Go ahead.
Come on. Verse 3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame,
Yup.
and your trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Yes, see, by you trusting in Egypt, we have a whole bunch of confusion within our nation. All right, like like we were just speaking earlier, we got a lot of women of our nation up there, whores and sluts, man. All right, they have no order. All right, there's no order within the household. There's no order within the nation of Israel, especially between Judah, because the niggas is all smart up bar.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? You got Ephraim being locked up and countries getting their parents taken away from them. So it's a whole bunch of confusion that's within this land that is brought in America, man.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Jake don't know where the hell to go. Jake is lost as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Come. Verse 4. For the princes were at Zoan, and his ambassador came to Hanes. They were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them, nor be in help, nor profit, but a shame and also a reproach. Verse 6, the burden of the beast of the south into the land of trouble and anguish, from whence come the young and old lion, the viper and fury, flying serpent. They will carry their riches upon the shoulders of young asses, and their treasures upon the bunches of camel, to a people that shall not profit them. Verse 7, for the Egyptians shall help in vain.
Exactly. So what happened in the time when we came over in slavery, man? We gave wealth to the so-called white man, and it all was vain, man. So everything we so-called done to afford this man system was all in vain. All right, all you celebrities, you're doing this shit in vain, because it's not profiting you at all.
Yeah.
It's making your people worse, but you don't understand, you don't see it, because you feel like the money that you get, which it ain't even money, you feel like it's better than one to please the Most High. Because what our people don't see the profit gain from coming into the truth of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. They don't think it's profitable. See, they don't think it's profitable to profit off of the words of the Lord. But they feel like it's more profitable to go trust in a so-called white man.
That's
And
right.
go put his trust in him.
Con.
When in the day, that shit finna fall, man.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
Con. And to no purpose, therefore, have I cried concerning this. Their strength is to sit still. Verse 8, now go, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, and it may be for the time to come forever and ever, that this is the rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Lord Yahweh.
Exactly. So this is written. So the Lord said, look, this is written, but make a testimony against these niggas forever.
Con.
The same thing happened to Joshua. Joshua said the same thing. If it be ill with you to serve the Most High, tell you, show you me this day. Because it's the Lord, he said, my house shall serve the Lord, man. And that was a friend to the house of David.
That's it.
The tabernacle of David was fallen. But the Most High has you niggas already confounded, man, in the scriptures. When you niggas read about Jeremiah, read about yourself, man.
Con.
Because the Most High said that you're a rebellious people. You were fault. That's why you think we in captivity the other day? Because our people didn't want to listen to the Most High. They didn't want to listen to the men of the Lord.
Con.
Go ahead.
Verse 10, which say to the seer, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things,
Yep.
speak unto us smooth things.
So you want to hear a bunch of lies and BS, but you don't want to hear the right things, the truth.
Sure.
You don't want to hear that America's gonna be destroyed.
Huh.
You don't want to hear that life is finna go down, man. See, you don't want to hear those things. You want to hear about prosperity. And when did Yahweh Shai ever come in prosperity? You want to hear about prosperity, about leveling up on this life. You get $1 million, man. If you made $1 million, that means God gave that to you, man.
Con.
But when the Messiah came, when did he ever have $1 million, man?
Right.
What was this money? He said, they asked me, he said, hey, y'all was trying to say, he said, give Caesar on what is the Caesar.
Con.
But give one to the Most High, what is unto the Most High.
That's it.
Go ahead.
Con. Prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit.
Yeah, prophesy to us lies. Tell us that everything's gonna be good. That we're gonna be able to live a happy life here in America forever. That we're gonna be able to be cool with the so-called white man forever. These things that our people want to hear on a day-to-day basis.
Hey,
But
hey, it's like, and they think being cool with the so-called white man is in putting a fucking bullet in your head. You can't walk down the street, put a knee in your neck.
That's right.
That's what being cool with the so-called white man is. Oh, long as you can get your little zoom and whams, like that nigga KRS-One said. He said, what good is the truth if you can't get a reward off of it? If you ain't gonna be rewarded for the truth while speaking. So they don't see the reward. Like the opposite saying, ain't no reward for these 2/3 niggas for the truth to them.
no, right now for them,
Ain't no badge. Can't get a badge. You know what I mean?
Because ain't nothing happened. Well,
Right.
It is happening, but Jake don't see anything's happening. Right? He's still in this old mind frame that everything's gonna be all right and this place gonna keep going.
Con.
Jake can feel like he think he can still go around smoking his blunt and doing the same thing he's been doing.
Just step back a little bit.
Since he was what? Since he was 14, 15 years old, man. Still gonna smoke a black and mild and shit, man.
That's
Jake's
right.
still in that spirit. Because they don't think that anything's gonna happen. They see it, but they don't believe it. So when we tell them, they're not gonna hear it. Right? Because just how when you read the story of Lot, right? Lot had went to one of his daughters, when he went to one of his sons-in-law, he told him, he said, get out of here because Moses is gonna destroy Sodom. He scoffed at him, man.
Yeah, no.
He was like, nah, nigga, basically he said, nah, they didn't say what happened, haha, he laughed.
Right.
He didn't give a fuck about what Lot said. But as soon as the Lord put Lot out of Sodom, it rained fire. And you know that nigga felt some type of way.
That's
Right.
right.
That's right.
Shit, first they all went blind.
Exactly. Yeah.
the angel- the
Yeah,
angel-
yeah, because them back niggas trying to grab him.
Yup. That was their first sign.
But the thing is that Jake never wants to hear it, man. Jake ain't want to hear it back in the time of Lot.
Con.
Hey, Jake ain't gonna hear it now.
That's it.
That's right.
That's it.
This is why it's only for the elect. Go ahead.
Con. Verse 11. Get you out of the way. Turn aside out of the path. Cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Wherefore, thus said the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression, and perverseness, and stay there
And you
on.
trust in oppression and perverseness.
That's right.
You despise the word of the Lord, but you trust in the Esau system. Everything Esau is. You trust in being a slave. You trust in being with the yoke around your neck. You trust in being a gangbanger. You trust in being everything that Amos and Andy, the so-called white man, taught you dumb niggas to be. You trust in it. He taught you how to walk like a nigga. He taught you how to talk like a nigga. He taught you how to shoot a gun like a nigga. But you call it your own. That's trusting in oppression. You trust in your oppressor, the so-called white man. Go ahead, huh?
And the true thing about it is that Esau set Jacob to be this way.
Hell yeah.
So-
And he remolded it.
Now, so all these different societies that he has, because like I said, the scripture said that he does a diligent research on the people of Israel.
Con.
So he knows the things that he can get us with. Why you think everything we do has something to do with porking?
That's
So
it.
this why you think he puts celebrities and all these different. That's why all this internet, YouTube, TikTok, all these different things to distract you from you coming back to who you are.
Con.
But he tries so hard. He funds millions of dollars to make you to keep you dead, man. Why you think all these? That's why you think when you're a baby you get shot with all these shots to destroy you mentally.
Destroy you.
Because you know if you're mentally retarded, you can't, in his mind, you can't receive the truth.
That's right.
If you're dumb, come out of the womb, you can't comprehend what you're hearing.
Con.
You know what I'm saying? And this is the things that he does. He tries to attack the people of the Most High. But he doesn't know that this is the election. And at the end of the day, the Most High's word will all void.
That's what's
Verse 13, Isaiah chapter 30, verse 13. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall.
Yeah, so this iniquity shall be unto you as a breach ready to fall, man. Go ahead.
Swelling out in the high wall,
Yup.
whose breaking cometh suddenly.
Yeah, so who's breaking coming suddenly? Right? So it's a bridge that's above you that you're walking on. You drive past that bridge every single day. You walk past that bridge every single day. But one day that bridge just falls on you.
Con.
Go ahead.
At an instant.
At an instant. So you're not aware that the bridge is gonna fall on you because you weren't looking. Right? You didn't see the tumbling and the shaking that was going on. You
Right,
might have
no.
seen it, but you wouldn't know it ain't gonna fall. I've been through this bridge so many damn times.
Right.
It ain't gonna fall on me, man.
Con.
Trust in the so-called white man. He builds a great bridge.
Exactly. and that's what our people
Right.
did in America. Because why America has not seen, that's why the Lord said that America has not seen sorrow.
Yeah.
She's a widow.
She is a widow.
You know? She's a virgin that hasn't been touched.
Yep.
Con.
Because this place haven't seen no sorrow yet.
Right. She ain't lost no sons or some shit like that.
Come, because now see Jake is comfortable. He's okay with it. He's like, you know what? It's fine. We're here in America. There's nothing really I can do about it. You know what I'm saying? It's out of my hands. So I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing here. But now when that finally bitch collapses, you're gonna be looking around. Oh my God, why it happened? Because you weren't watching.
Right.
Con.
Go ahead.
Verse 14, and he shall break it as the breaking of the potter vessel that is broken in pieces. He shall not spare, so that there shall not be found in the bursting of it, or sheared to take fire from the hearth, or to take water with raw out of the pit. Verse 15, for thus said the Lord Yahweh, our power, the Holy One of Israel, in returning the rest shall ye be saved in quietness.
Yes, there is a truth. We're gonna rest and say and be in quietness after when Americans be destroyed. Because right now we're not saved. So if all you Christians saying that we're saved, what are we saved from? And the day we still go through hell every single day. There's not been no saving for us, man.
Come on.
So you can't say that we have been saved. We're not saved until Yahweh comes back.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And in confidence shall be your strength, and ye will not. Say it again. In confidence shall be your strength, and ye would not. But ye said, no, for we will flee upon horses.
Exactly. So now the Most High said, if you trust in me, your confidence will be your strength, which is confidence in the Most High. So, but Jake said no. See, our people told the Most High no. See, the Lord never denied us; we denied Him.
That's right.
That's what it always goes back to. Man.
Them niggas denied. 2/3 niggas.
Con. And they denied the Lord going back in the time, like I said. Lot denied the Lord. I mean,
Yeah,
Lot and his son-in-law denied the Lord.
They deny Yahweh. Chief, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How much more fucked up can you be when you deny the Lord himself? They denied the Lord himself.
Abraham, his generation, when he came out of Mesopotamia, they were wicked as hell.
Nah,
Man.
that was wicked as fuck, man.
All right, so there's a lot of generations that denied the Most High. This is that last one. Because why? They didn't see the. I said Jake never seen a prophet and trusted in the Lord. Because why? The Lord has to go through so much shit. You know, like with the Lord, it's at the end of the day, Jake sees the Lord as a dude that don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? He's that dude that comes with the beat up pickup truck. You know what I'm saying? He gonna put you through a whole bunch of hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
Exactly.
when you're at your lowest, he always comes through.
Yeah.
See, because the Most High doesn't give you, he doesn't give you everything. He's gonna give you these things that measure. And that's what, see, Jake wanted plethora of things. This is how we was in the wilderness. Jake wanted all the food. He wanted this, that, and the third. But the Most High gave him just enough to eat for that day.
That's right.
But Jake wanted more. So Jake will go to these other nations and be like, look, they got more than what we got. And so I'm gonna go over there and see what they talking about. So I'm alright worshiping Buddha because now look, I can go fuck with some Moabite women, you know what I'm saying? I go do this and that. Now I'm a little more free. But with the Lord, we're on lockdown. It's like a woman all day. She doesn't want to be controlled. See? She wants to be outside. She wants to go vibrate. She wants to go be a whore. That's what our people want to do. They wanted to go see what else was out there. Why instead of going back to Eve? Why did she go to this other nation's philosophy? Because why? She wanted to go be get abroad. She wanted to go see what else was out there. There's any other better option than what she was getting.
That's right.
Yep.
That's the same job people do now today. But that's what they've done with Esau, the Northern Kingdom, doing Mother Mary. You know, they found those comfort in these different other things was no problem.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And we will ride upon the swift. Therefore shall they that pursue you be swift. 1,000 shall flee at the rebuke of one.
Yep.
At the rebuke of 5 shall ye flee, till ye be left as a beacon upon the top of the mountain.
Exactly. So hey, look what happened to Gad, man. You know what I'm saying? And look what happened to us as well. We got fucked up, man.
Yeah.
But Gad almost got wiped out. We almost really did away with Reuben and Gad.
All right.
See, Judah, we got killed by the we were big. But for the northern tribe, man, hey man, Esau was running through their ass, man.
Gone.
Simeon, Manasseh, you know, they was getting ran through. Go ahead.
And
Hey, wait, I got quick. Let me get this quick precept, bro, because you talking about. This is Matthew 19 and 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right. Yep.
Go ahead,
Oh,
bro.
okay. So that's. Oh, no,
Nah, I already spoke.
Okay. So that was going back to what Peter actually said, because like I said, they went through hell, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Peter had to give up his job being a fisherman.
Right.
So he said, Lord, if we're doing these things for you, when you gonna get us back?
gone.
Because I know right now we're not seeing anything. You know what I'm saying? And they, like I said, then that's why we have more better understanding of what they did back then.
That's it. Because we understand what
Cause
they go through.
we understand. We had a full understanding. We were able to bring it all together.
Yeah.
But in that time, they didn't get it. They knew Yahushua was Yahushua, but they thought that's when the king was gonna come when the Son of Man appears. That's what they thought they was talking about. But that was the regeneration, which means reincarnation. Listen, when he said sit on the throne, that's that time. When Yahushua was finna get ready to sit back on the throne, then we're gonna sit the elect. Then we're gonna judge the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Because in the day we're all judges. Right? We're gonna be powers. The word judge go back to power.
Gone.
So we're all gonna judge our people in righteousness, and ain't gonna be no more wickedness. Because that's why the Most High is doing this thing for us, what, to teach the people, to teach them how to govern themselves in a different way. Is to give them what advice, We're advisors. We're advising our people to get right. If you don't, you're gonna fucking die.
That's right.
So then that's on you. You know, just like how when you're a king, you have an advisor, right? He teaches you how to be a king. Well, you decide to go the other way, nigga, that's on you.
Come.
But I already taught you about your father to tell me how to teach you right. That's on you to go the other way. Rehoboam, Jeroboam, they had advisors.
Right.
The king to teach them how to be kings. And so through the scriptures, at the end of the day, our scriptures are advisors.
Come.
And also other men that teach us, they are advisors on how to be as men of the Lord.
That's right.
That's how everything moves in motion.
Hey, you know what? Let me just jump. It's better me to jump up in that story. Let me lead on it. I'm gonna jump up in that story. This is Matthew 19:16, just to give it a better understanding. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life? 17. And he said unto him, Yahushua said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is Yahweh. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments. 18. He said unto him, which Yahushua said, Thus shalt do no murder. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Honor thy father, thy mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I'm going to break that.
Kind, that's why the neighbor as thyself. We're just going back to what? The children of thy people. There we in Leviticus 19. All right, because it goes back to children of thy people. Treat the people that's around you as you want to be treated.
Come.
Right.
The young man said unto him, All these things have I kept from you up. What lack I yet? Yahushua said unto him, If thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast, and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasures in heaven, and come and follow me.
Right.
But when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful, for he had great possessions.
Exactly. So that man, he had a big statue in his life.
KRS-One,
So he couldn't. Exactly.
Nick Cannon,
Cannon.
Deshaun Jackson, Ice Cube, and however other people niggas that came out with some bullshit out there.
Charles Barkley just said something I ain't really heard.
I know that cool fucking cool ass nigga.
Exactly. So he walked away soft because he had great possessions. So he wasn't ready to give up all that for something that he might have not really believed.
That's it. They're not gonna get that back.
He really wasn't sure about.
Yeah.
Because in the day, it takes faith to walk with all those things you have, man. Nick Cannon, he don't have that type of faith. Hell no. He just know he Israelite, that's it.
Yep.
He don't really believe in it.
This nigga wear a turban anyway.
Yeah, he just says it because it looks good.
Right.
Or it's a new fad. So he wants to be the first one to be on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He don't really believe in it. Because he really did. He just said, know what? The hell with all this shit. Fuck wilding out. Fuck all that. Man, I'm done, man.
Right. That's it.
You know, I'm good with what I got. But no, this nigga still greedy. Because you know why? He don't want to go back to being poor again.
Exactly.
And that's the thing with Jake. When Jake get rich, he don't want to go back to being poor. Because you know how that shit felt.
This is Mark 10:23. And Yahushua looked round about and said unto his disciples, How hardly shall they that have riches enter into the kingdom of the Most High? And the disciples were astonished at his words. But Yahushua answered again and said unto them, Children, how hard is it for them that trust in riches to enter into the kingdom of the Most High?
Because now at that point in time, when you're trusting in riches, you can't really focus with the Most High. You're too worried about making money. You're too worried about being a billionaire, man. But see, then nothing goes back is that Jake will use the world, but he will abuse it. But Paul said, use the world, but don't abuse it, man.
That's it.
Right? It's a certain way you do it. You go about it, man. See, but Jake don't have that mind frame. Jake let certain shit over when his brain. Right. He let the money override who doesn't know at the end of the day. This money isn't money. It's money's a defense. Right? Money was never made to gloss him and make glamour about.
Just keep you from being poor.
Yes, but Jake takes it and he worships it.
Right. It's to put food in your fucking
yeah.
mouth. It's to put a roof over your head. It's to give you a vehicle to go get the job so you can put the food in your fucking mouth.
That's it.
That's it.
Exactly. Because on this side, money makes you a god almost.
Yeah,
It is a good.
But at the end of the day, it's
Money's
like
a god.
you're a
God.
normal nigga. You're just like me. You just have more money than me.
That's it.
We at the end of the day, you niggas go buy. You good out?
Yeah.
Niggas go buy a damn Lambo and think it's the shit.
Right.
But after so many months go on, it's gone.
Hey, look at DC Comics, right? All the all the superheroes got superpowers, right?
Yeah.
Except for what? Bruce Wayne.
Right.
Because Bruce Wayne got what? He got money. That's his superpower. You know what I'm saying?
You can go buy them.
Right. He can go buy whatever he wants. All right. You look at
Technology.
Tony Stark.
Khan.
Hey, but he
Stark.
showed to be the real so-called white man. Though. He read a real Esau, real Edomite, because Tony Stark, another motherfucker. They buy their way.
Right.
They use their wealth to become a power.
Lex
Lex
Luthor.
Luthor, bitch ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I said, it makes you a god. You know what I'm saying? Or it makes you feel like you're a god.
Because everything, like we would say, everything revolves around money. But at the end of the day, it don't. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, money doesn't make you rich. It doesn't fulfill your life at the end of the day. But Jake think it does because he sees the shit that he sees the cars and shit, man. He just sees the cars you go buy. But like I said, you had that car for a year. It's just a regular car.
Shit, bro. As soon as you take a Lamborghini, any fucking car off the lot, it's something called value depreciation. Okay? That $1 million car then jump down to like a $700,000 something car. All right? You can run around and say I got $1 million car, but the value ain't no more. The value date is depreciating. You bought it, nigga, for $1 million.
But now it's worth $700,000.
Now it's worth much less. You know what I mean?
That's just like becoming a millionaire.
Yeah.
You make $1 million.
Fuck, you fuck.
You pay it's 40%.
Hell, you $100,000.
Yeah. You $600,000.
Yeah.
40%.
You looked up, right? Oh, you said drop 40%.
Yeah,
You drop 40%. Yeah, you fuck. Yeah.
So you can't no longer, if you buy
You ain't
one
no
thing,
millionaire.
you ain't no millionaire. no
Hell,
more.
shit, you can't even get. Oh, okay. Matter of fact, you said like that when you go win a case. You know, I'm up with winning cases and shit. They go win a case for $1 million. Hey man, the motherfucking lawyer took 20-30%.
Yeah. 30%.
Bro, off top, the nigga done got $300-some thousand of your $1 million. So where your million at?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, these niggas that get the $1 billion deal. Nigga, you didn't get a $1 billion deal because you gotta pay taxes, nigga. You gotta pay taxes. What's some nigga's name that just became billionaire? What's the nigga rapper? That nigga too. The other one, Dr. Dre. Dre by Beats. Soon as he won his billion, Uncle Sam said, "Oh nigga, give me mines. We'll call you a billionaire, nigga, but you gonna be a multi-millionaire."
Right.
See what I'm saying? And Jay said, "I'm big." Nah, man.
He took his nigga.
And then, got divorced. Hey, that bitch bad. Hey, but you see his music right? It's cool. But
Dr. Dre. Hey, you must be talking about his ex-wife or something, man.
yeah, the ex-wife. Yeah, man. He was bad as shit. Huh?
Oh yeah, it's probably
Yeah, no. I'm talking about the one it's his ex. That bitch was bad. But, all right, but anyway, but the point being, like we were saying, is that so you really, whether it's $1 million, you gotta get a couple million to be a billion. You gotta get over $1 billion to actually say that I'm worth $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? Because 1.5 billion, they gonna still knock that shit down. You gotta get a couple billion just to be a billion. Or for the millions for the same thing. You gotta be a multi-millionaire. You gotta be a multi-billionaire. So that they still, in other words, the system still gonna fuck you one way or another. You're gonna lose money. Every day you lose money. Every day. Because you still gotta pay taxes on everything you fucking own and got. So you might be a millionaire today and for a month, and you look down the line 3 months later, you got $5,000 in your fucking account. Because all the shit you bought is tax. You bought that, how much some Cadillacs going now? $80,000 for a fucking Cadillac? Hey man, buy 2 of those bitches, man, you already at $160,000. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you just only had 600 something left. Now you just dropped down to 400 something. Yo, this is a game, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't build that shit up, you fuck.
Hey, these rappers, man, they don't be seeing shit they gotta go.
Oh, they get that
They gotta go
advance.
on tour just to make money, man.
Hell yeah, man, they gotta get that advance, bro.
Advance is lump. They take expenses. They take expenses for these rappers' trips and shit
Yeah.
out of their advance.
Everything.
So I'm gonna pay you $40,000 or $50,000 advance, and then every trip we take, it's gonna come out of your advance.
Yeah,
Hotels, everybody. You know what I'm saying?
All the bitches.
Yeah, all the bitches. What is it? The roadies.
The roadie, all of
You
them.
know what I'm saying? Everything's coming out of your advance.
So you really don't, when you Jake, you don't gain in this life.
Right, exactly.
You know, even when it feel like you gain, you don't really gain. That's why they be crying. That's why Nick Cannon's scared as fuck. Because he know he really haven't gained. He gained, but he know like shit. Damn man, the Lord just made me say this on my mom. I got a $5 million house. I got Mariah Carey over there in a $10 million house.
Taking that child
Right, you know what I'm saying? Man, she got the $10 million house. I got the 2 kids with the crooked eyes. And then I got to pay that child support. I'm paying them niggas $100,000 a piece. You know what I'm saying? Man, that nigga scared, bro.
And everything too, well, I don't know why they, like, I don't know why she's paying child support. That bitch, that's unfair, man. I mean, that's how you know,
wicked, bro.
that's wicked as fuck. She ain't struggling, man. I
That's
don't
what,
think they
man. That bitch, hell no. But hey, he got to pay her though.
Right.
She got the kids, bro. Not him.
They can't be better off making like 10 kids. What they say, if you got 10, you
Better off
gotta pay
more, bro,
child
because then
support.
she had to pay him. Hey, niggas better learn. You better get like Kevin Federline. What did Kevin Federline do? Y'all remember who that is?
K-Fed.
K-Fed.
Yeah,
You remember Britney Spears' ex-husband?
Yeah.
Shit, man, he went on and got broke. He ain't have a fucking dollar. Got him a bitch with money. And then that bitch took the kids, and that bitch, because she went crazy, cut her hair off, and all that crazy Edomite shit. Oh shit, I'm gonna say before we go. With all that Edomite shit, crazy shit, she cut her hair off, all that shit. They gave the kids to him. She had to pay him alimony. She got to pay him child support. I think that bitch still paid to this day. And he ain't got to pay shit. He ain't broke. You know, he flipped the system. He flipped the shit over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hell yeah, he saw the work. Hey, like that crazy bitch now, Braxton, she tried to kill herself. Tamar. That bitch tried to kill herself the other day. And you know why she tried to kill herself? She said, because this system is wicked. She said they took a family that was a wholesome family, and they kept digging at us because we wanted the money. And they kept digging and digging until they found out that she was getting raped from the age of 6 to 18. By who? I ain't said yet. But it was somebody in the family. Them being raped all that fucking time. And they just pulled the story out of her. She tried to fucking kill herself. See what I'm saying? She said, and then she came out, she was like, this system is wicked. She called it wicked. Why? Because this system gonna put you in the fucking pit.
Yeah.
It's the pit.
Right.
Go ahead, Brian. You know, go ahead, bro. Do your thing, Brian.
Come.
Shit just popped up.
Isaiah chapter 30 and continue on
Read out.
17. Till ye be left as a beacon upon the top of the mountains, and as an ensign on an hill. And therefore will the Lord Yahweh wait, and he may be gracious unto you, and therefore will be exalted, that he may have mercy upon you. For the Lord Yahweh is our power of judgment. Blessed are all they that wait on for him.
So blessed are all they that wait for him, man. That's us. We're hoping that we're blessed as well upon the Lord, man.
For the people shall dwell in Zion and Jerusalem. Thou shalt weep no more. He will be very gracious unto thee at the voice of thy cry. When he shall hear it, he will answer thee. And though the Lord Yahweh give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not corner anymore.
That's removing the corner anymore.
We still like
two.
two.
Using through the internet,
How many
YouTube,
years? 34
and different
minutes?
other, Instagram, but people get reached through Twitter, all the different things. That's how you're able to see the truth, and teachers and our teachers teaching us, man. Go ahead.
But thine eyes shall shall see thy teachers.
And our eyes will see thy teachers, man. You go on YouTube, type in the apostles, man. You go see us on the corner streets. So there's no excuse, man. Go ahead.
That's right.
And thy ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, This is the way, walk ye in it.
Sir.
When ye turn to the right hand, and when ye turn to the left.
Exactly, sir. So you should hear a word behind you. So that's saying that you were going a certain way, you hear as you walking straight, but then someone's talking to you from behind. So somebody talking to you from the back, tell you to, hey, turn around. So that means you have to turn the other way. It is you walking a certain direction, now you hear something else telling you, but now you have to turn all the way around and go to the different way. Go ahead.
Ye shall defile also the covering of the graven image of silver, and the ornament of thy molten images of gold. Thou shalt cast them away as mistress cloth.
So you see in the day, when you get woken up, you're gonna understand that these witches don't mean shit. You're gonna walk away from it. You still like Paul said, use it, but don't abuse it. But you understand like this shit don't mean nothing, man.
Yes, sir.
You go get a new car, you don't give a fuck about that shit, man.
Right.
Come on.
Hey, at the end of the day, it's another car. You going about your business, man.
Shit ain't gonna be new anyway on this side for us. It's gonna be a fucking used fucking vehicle anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Go ahead.
Hey, you buy hey, not trying to go nowhere. Shit, we bought a new used vehicle, but I gotta put a Cadillac converter on that motherfucker.
Huh.
Right.
You feel me? You still gotta do some work to it. Why? Cause somebody else done ran that shit down. Just like your women. You know? Hell, you gotta go take your woman to the pussy doctor, tighten up a pussy, cause another nigga done ran it down.
God.
I ain't trying to be, but
Like,
shit. You know what I'm saying? That's light. We don't get shit on this side, bro. Ain't no reward. Hell no, man. Ain't no reward. Hey niggas be smiling at you. Oh shit, bro, you got you a new car. I be wanting to slap niggas. Like, no, nigga ain't new, niggas. You. Somebody else been in that shit already.
Right.
Fuck you mean my shit new? My shit ain't new. Fucking shit ain't no good. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I got it just because my other car about to fall through the fucking floor, nigga. You know? Shit, so you gotta get some other broke down shit that ain't as broke down as the other shit. So you can make it up the fucking street, man.
I wish I said, why Carlos tell me good?
That's it, man. Ain't nothing good, bro.
Even though he was perfect, but he understood on this side, hey, look, man, it ain't all good.
Hell no, it ain't all good. It never gonna be all good on this side, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Thou shalt say unto it, Get thee hence. Then shall he give the rain of thy seed, that thou shalt sow the ground withal, and bread of the increase of the earth. And it shall be fat and plenteous. In the day shall thy cattle feed in large pastures. The oxen likewise, and the young asses that ear that ground shall eat clean provender, which hath been renowned with the shovel and with the fan. Verse 25, and there shall be upon every and upon every high hill rivers and streams and waters in the day of the great slaughter, when thou towers fall. Moreover, the light of the moon shall be as the light of the sun, and the light of the sun shall be sevenfold, and the light of 7 days in the day that the Lord Yahweh bendeth up the breach of his people and heal the stroke of their wounds.
Exactly. So that's when Calvary comes back when that brightness. All right, and when the Lord's like you're ready to heal the strokes of our wounds. That's when Yahweh comes back. That's our wounds being healed.
Come.
That's it.
Behold the name of the Lord Yahweh.
Let me grab this.
Come.
You got precept, bro. Y'all gotta start jumping in. But this is Mark 8:34. And when he had called the people unto him with his disciples also, he said unto them, whosoever will come after me, let him deny himself.
Yeah, 'cause when you come out to yourself, you have to deny yourself.
Con.
Especially in this truth, in this world that we live, you have to deny yourself to a lot of things of the flesh. A lot of things in the world, that's it, man.
Con.
Right.
You have to be able to deny yourself, and that's why a lot of people can't come in because they can't deny themselves.
Con.
They can get over the lust and the life fashion of this world. Okay?
Whosoever will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whosoever, hey, and that cross, when you think about what's that cross that you gotta bear? This is taking up that cross.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We bear the scoffing, right? We bear the mocking, the lacking of things, the lacking of women, you know, the lack of thereof of money. We gonna lack those things. You know what I'm saying? So that's picking up your cross, like Yahweh Shai did. You know what I'm saying? For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. But whosoever shall lose his life for my sake in the gospel, the same shall save it.
That's it.
You holla, bro?
Oh.
That's your brother.
Oh, go ahead. Read it again. That's
For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. For whosoever shall lose his life for my name's sake and the gospels, the same shall save it.
That's it. So we lose our life for the Lord.
Con.
So we let the things go this world away for the Yahweh Shemel Shai. But then you have some of our people, they want to make money, they want to be millionaires, all this like that. But at the end of the day, the most of them will deny you.
Con.
Like Nick Kennedy, that's why he can't make it because he denied the Lord.
That's right.
He said he was ashamed. You know?
Hey, who was that? Peter? You
Yeah.
deny me Christ?
He was ashamed. And Scripture say, any man who shall be ashamed of me in this untoward generation, when the Son of the Most High shall come, he shall be ashamed of me as well.
Woo!
'Cause really, how can you be ashamed of being an Israelite, and how can you ever be ashamed in this place of wicked as fuck, man?
Man,
right.
come
I
on.
mean, there's no shame in telling the truth.
Right.
You know?
Didn't the Lord say, if you deny me in front of them, I
Yeah.
shall deny you in front of my Father?
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what they do, and that's what he did. When he say, "Hey, I want to relearn what Jews is about." You just forgot your own heritage, man. Just learn Judaism. A heritage that ain't the hey, that's why you know, hey, he ain't there, man.
No.
That's why the brothers was talking about he got chopped up, man. He was trying to step on our platform,
Right.
but then he couldn't walk on his platform.
That's right.
And what did the Most High do? He chopped his ass.
He got scared. Hey, that demon was coming.
You see that interview with him and with Nick Cannon and Professor Griff, man?
Yeah.
And he was bouncing all over the place,
He's
man.
all everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't know to go into the Shemites. Or the Shemites, he didn't know if to go into the Rothschilds and the elite. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There was a whole lot of shit he knew he couldn't speak, man.
He couldn't speak
Both
up.
of
It's
them.
like Ox said, he knew he wasn't there.
Yeah, both
You know
of
what I'm
them.
saying?
Hey, you should see the one when he was KRS-One.
Oh yeah,
Recent.
I ain't see that.
That's even
But
fucking
yeah.
worse. That's even
Hey,
fucking
'cause
worse.
KRS bugged out anyway.
Yeah, you know he bugged out. That's what I was saying earlier about the persons what KRS-One said. And he said, and Nick Cannon was like, yeah, you can't speak truth because you gotta protect your family. You gotta feed your
trying to
family.
find the right way to say it.
Right.
Nah, bro, you know what I'm saying? You trying to dance around it, man. You trying to beat around the bush.
But fuck feeding your family. First off, this is number one. This is feeding your family. The truth feeds your family, motherfucker. You wouldn't have that job if you was go motherfucker. Hey, Nick Cannon, fuck you, nigga. Straight up, man.
Con.
Hey, straight up, man. Fuck you, Nick Cannon. Hey, man, you gonna die by that shit, nigga. You and all the rest of them 2/3 ass niggas, man. Fuck you, KRS-One. Fuck you, Professor Griff. Fuck all you dick sucking niggas, man.
That's right, man.
Flat out, man. Hey, cause them niggas come out talking that bullshit. Talking about some, you gotta feed your family, nigga. You gonna feed your family through these scriptures, nigga.
Griff, hey man, he been around for a while, man. So he know what's up, man.
Yeah, Griff
He already know he be talking that bullshit, man.
You know?
Griffin
But he on
going
that
to
conscious shit.
Yeah, he on that
Right, right. He want to be part of the conscious community, man. Right.
Punk ass niggas.
Go ahead.
Con.
Wait, hold on. Let me
yeah,
finish up. All right, so 36. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the world, the whole world, and lose his own soul?
That's what's the prophet man from the gain the whole world, lose his own soul, man. So Jake has literally said deny the Most High to do what? To gain the whole entire world. And that's not profit. See? Go ahead.
That was Tamar, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, con.
All the grasses, yeah.
Right.
All the stuff.
They gain the world, right? They got a nice big house, you know. They got their lavish lifestyles, you know. Careers that they can look at.
Still trying to kill themselves.
Yeah. But you're still trying to kill yourself, man. You got demons on you.
System wicked.
Yeah.
The system is wicked. The system is wicked based on your agreement, man.
Right.
Now that you done agreed and signed the devil's contract.
Now they done pulled your shit out.
Yeah.
See, that's what it was for her. They done pulled. They done pulled her shit out. That was her deal. Is that they had went and found the shit that she never wanted anybody to know. And all this time, nobody knowing that she was getting raped all this time. See, she hiding that shit. Her mama was hiding that shit. Her daddy, it probably was a daddy that was doing it. Because that's probably the real reason why he left. See, that's probably the real reason why he left is that he was fucking his daughter.
Yeah.
See, and he had another woman on the side. You feel me? So that's probably he was a preacher, and then he was a preacher. This nigga was a preacher, man.
Yo.
Jeremiah 23 ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you know the real shit is down up in there deep. So now the bitch trying to kill herself. So now the shit come out, she don't, whoa, y'all wicked, y'all are wicked. She gonna try to kill herself because she don't want to go through the shit. Right. She don't want the shit to hit the radio, hit the airwaves. That this shit happened to Tamar, and guess who did it? It was her daddy. Yep. This was her special daddy. And she taught her daddy, oh daddy this, oh daddy that. Or maybe it was a brother. It was one of them niggas.
Yep. There was somebody close.
Somebody close as fuck.
There's always somebody close. Always somebody.
Come on.
Yep. Especially with women as pretty as Brent.
Come on.
See, we at a time now when a lot of this shit is being exposed, man, because the Most High, you know what I'm saying, all the sins have gone up to heaven, man. You know what I'm saying? And he's sick and tired, man. He's sick and tired of Jake. So he's about to let Jake be exposed by the very system that they agreed to, man.
Right.
You know, Dandy Newton. She just came out talking about she was raped at age 16, man, trying to get into Hollywood. All right, now she's 47. Now she bringing it out, you know, but she ain't naming names. So you protecting her, man.
Yeah.
You're still in agreement, man. All right, you
gotta
sold
get that
out.
purse. They said you can't tell the truth because you got to get the purse, and the truth ain't worth the purse.
Exactly.
You know. All right, this is 37. Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?
Nothing. And you can't exchange money for salvation. It just doesn't compare. Some shit that can break down on you at any point in time in the moment, anything that can be taken away from you at any point in time of the day, you can lose your life and it all can be gone. I mean, look at Kobe Bryant. Everything he's the biggest example. You know what I'm saying? Look, hey, Michael Jackson. I mean, all the motherfuckers. Nobody's thinking about them no more, man. They're dead.
Right.
Nobody's worried about fucking Kobe Bryant no more, man. And that shows that the things that you get on this side, it doesn't matter. It can't save you. It can't deliver you from death. It can't deliver you from judgment. It's just a cloak or a covering to give you some type of glorification. When that glorification is going to be gone when you lose all that.
That's right.
Because when you're at your weak, look at Mayweather. Let Mayweather lose all his money rights tonight, all his women that he has, they will leave him in the heart.
You know that, bro.
Because they don't love you for you.
Right.
They don't love you. They love you for your money, man.
Right.
They don't. Not all the people that surround you right now, that's hyping you up. They don't really care about you, man. They care about you because why? They're making money off of you.
That's right.
And you can help them. But as soon as when you're out and down, there's nowhere to be found. So that shows you that the things in this world don't mean nothing. They can't. You know?
This is Ecclesiastes 9:5.
Bring it on.
For the living know that they shall die, but the dead know not anything. Neither have they any more a reward.
Exactly. So when you go ahead.
For the memory of them is forgotten.
So the memory of them is forgotten. So when the living's all living, they know they're gonna die. But when they're dead, they know of nothing. But then now they have been forgotten. People die, come and go.
That's it.
It's like the wind. It doesn't matter
That
anymore.
again. Hey, how did I better do that again?
This is Ecclesiastes 9 and 5. For the living know that they shall die, but the dead know not anything.
Yup.
Neither have they any more a reward.
So their reward isn't anymore because when you're in the heavens, everybody's the same.
That's it.
You're Israel, if you're a heathen, you're the heathen.
That's
You're
it.
separated.
That's it.
So all that shit you did, that Lord don't care about that. You're a low level. at that
That's
point.
right.
That's when everybody knows that at the end of the day, I did nothing. Because you have no reward in the heavens because at the end of the day, you didn't do anything.
Bring it out.
So there's no difference between Kobe Bryant and some nigga that had no life on this side that
Hey,
died.
this nigga, what's that nigga be at? Walk around the pole.
Yeah, they'll be classified as the same class.
That's it. Yeah, God. That's
so,
right.
So Kobe Bryant is the same classification as a regular Jake that lived his life, a regular job, had a belly struggle, or some bugged out nigga that's dead.
Some bugged out ass nigga.
They're all the same in the heavens.
That's it, bro.
There's no other better than the Most High in the heavens anyway.
That's it. That's it.
So who the fuck are you?
Right.
You know?
God.
That's why the Edomites that's why the Edomites are so crazy about their money. Because once they lose their money, they on the same level as us.
Exactly.
And if you look at the talents that we had, hey, we're gonna smash them, man.
Exactly.
On everything
That's right.
that we do.
That's it. Hey, what was that movie? Trading Place?
God.
We good?
Because even in the heavens, Esau is below us, man.
God.
In the heavens, Esau is below the other Israelites that are in the heavens, man.
Right.
So why does the Most High care about fame and riches? He don't.
Right. That's it.
It's foolish to the Lord.
Uh.
The Lord made all those things. Why would I hype up other people that have it? For what? There's no difference, man.
Uh.
Go ahead.
For the memory of them is forgotten.
Yup. Go ahead. Come on.
Oh yeah, you know that.
Also their love and their hatred and their envy is now perished. Neither have they any more a portion forever in anything that is done under the sun.
That's it. So you have no more portion with this world now. So all that money that you got, it doesn't belong to you. You can't get it back. It's gone.
That's it.
It's all for naught. So then now here this you in the heaven, you're like, damn, bro, why'd I do that for? Because I'm up here and this shit don't even matter up here.
Hey, and that shit go back to Egypt again on another level. Because what did the pharaohs do when they died, right? And they put them in that sarcophagus, right? That big ass casket, basically just a big ass casket. Then they put all their riches in it. Yeah,
That's why
all
they dig that shit.
gold. Yeah, and all of that shit got stolen, really. You know what I'm saying? At this point,
That's fucked up.
all them tombs been raided, man.
Yeah.
You know
And that's
what
why
I'm
the Lord said you leave this bitch with nothing.
That's right.
Hey, because even if, like the brother said, when you look up the fucking archaeologists, you know, and then right now, who the biggest archaeologists of the world? Esau, bitch ass.
That's right.
Esau going back to the old pharaohs, stealing all their
Doing
shit.
all that shit, man. How you think it ended up in
Yo.
there? Ended up in the museums in
Hell
Great
yeah, Esau,
Britain
bitch
and shit.
ass.
Great Britain.
Stealing
alright?
riches, man.
Russia. You know what I'm saying?
Going up in
Germany.
King Tut's. And hey man, they got so much fucking treasure from King Tut, it's fucking ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, man. The gold.
It's fucking ridiculous, man. And then they call it their own and put it in their own shit. This is a whole nother people's treasure.
Esau go wherever there was treasure written about in the scriptures,
They
he
go
gonna
find
get it, man.
They gonna search.
They
Hey,
gonna
how
search
did-
out the temple.
Hey, how did he find out about Gad over here? What was that? Was that Second Ezra 6th chapter? No, I think 6th chapter, like around 40 verse. It tell about the 10 tribes over here in America. And what they call this? Asareth,
Yeah, Asar.
Asareth, or whatever. Yeah, this is America. Asareth, Asars. This is that other land. That in Second Ezra 6th chapter, verse 40 talk about.
Huh? Hey, and they know going back to
They search
the
shit up.
time of Moses.
Yeah.
Because all right, when they left Egypt, what? They left with great substance, man.
Yeah.
All right, every time, hey,
Yeah, we robbed it. We robbed the
yeah.
robbed their ass, left with they shit. We got the fuck out the door.
Adam also.
And then little Esau turn around, go back and steal it.
That's right.
And even when you think of some shit like that, you think about the ark. Who found the ark? Esau, bitch ass.
Yep.
He went up, searched the ark, and found out where it was at. You know, this is his devil, man. This is the way he built his treasures off of another man's death. Like I just read that last part again.
For the living know that they shall die, but the dead know not anything. Neither have they any more a reward, for the memory of them is forgotten. Also their love and their hatred and their envy is now perished. Neither have they any more a portion forever in anything that is done under the sun. Go thy way, eat thy bread with joy, and drink thy wine with a mirror. With a
That was it. No, that was just that last
yeah.
part.
I gotta appreciate that. It's Matthew chapter 4, verse 8. Again, the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain, and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them, and saith unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Nah, that's your Jay-Z's, man. That's your Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? That is your Nick Cannon, man. That's your Lil Wayne, all right? Cats that sold out, man. So they sold, all right, to the devil. You know what I'm saying? And he showed them all these things. Look, I can give you these cars. You know what I'm saying? I can give you these bitches, man. What you want? You want more drugs? You know what I'm saying? What you living in? 9th Ward, 7th Ward? Oh man, I'm gonna put you in a penthouse. You know what I'm saying? Penthouse suite, man. Hey, that takes them up. You know what I'm saying? Literally taking them up to a high place, man. Have the whole city, man. The whole city of New Orleans laid out before you. The whole city of New York laid out before you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Taking you to the nicest car lots, man. You drive the fast cars. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and they also
Drive the shit you can't even read.
you can't even pronounce,
Can't
man.
pronounce the motherfucking shit.
God, you know what I'm saying?
Can't even make out half the syllables.
Hey.
Fucking, you know.
Hey, they putting you in cars. You don't even know how to turn them on. They voice activate. You know what I'm saying?
Don't even know how to open the door to that.
You know how to open the door too, man.
I would have do it. And oh shit, it's just like that. I think it was Idamite. It might have been the J. Motherfucker was I think it was the brand new Corvette. He got in the Corvette. He couldn't figure out how to get out the bitch.
Right.
He couldn't figure out how to, so he died in the Corvette because he couldn't figure out how to get out the fucking door, bro.
Yeah. Wow.
Bro, this nigga, look up the story, bro. This nigga, I think it was
Come on,
either
man.
Edomite or he was a nigga. He got in here, got a fucking Corvette. You know, he was happy as fuck. He was like, this is my brand new shit. And he got in there, man. And it's a video. He got in there, motherfucker, and he was like, I can't get out. I can't get out. And he kept saying he can't get out. And it was hot. The sweltering, the motherfucker sweating. He kept beating on it. He was like, I can't. Now this dumb motherfucker now thinking like, just let me bounce back, kick the shit out the window.
You gonna fuck the car up.
Bust it up. Yeah, that's it, bro. Cause why, bro? Cause it's the gifts of this world, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga died in that bitch. Nigga, a Corvette.
Wow.
Something made with man hands, bro.
Made it his tomb, man.
That was his death, bro. That nigga died in that motherfucker because he could. And then the people was like, the button was right there. Bro, the Lord is so masterful.
Hey, what we talked about last week, man? You know what I'm saying? The Most High had us
Death
have
trap,
a
nigga.
right? They say I'll laugh when your calamity comes.
So his life was written that you put down the Corvette.
In the Corvette, bro.
He was
And riding in that red Corvette. He died in that bitch.
Right.
And then too, he could have turned the AC on, man. He could have turned the car.
Nigga couldn't figure out how to do none of that shit, bro.
He could have rolled the windows down.
Nigga couldn't.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Everything is
Yeah.
he couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
This nigga got in there and the doors locked. And he couldn't, man, he couldn't figure out how to deal with
He
it.
could have sat in the motherfucking AC, man. And,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And could have called the cops
If he-
on his phone.
if he
I
could've-
can't- He could have called locksmith. I
If he
can't get out of
could
the car.
have,
I mean, some of the things
if he
he
couldn't
could
figure out how to turn the motherfucker on,
Hey,
then
Call
he
the car lot. You bought it from.
Yeah, you know, the Lord, Lord put some, Lord put
this
some money, man.
nigga died in this Corvette, bro. I had never in my life heard some shit.
Yeah, cause you, and cause you say who can run for the man hands of the Most High?
Yeah, you're right.
So some things that we think is simple, and most like it puts that situation right by our whole memory way,
Right.
and we can't,
Right.
and we can't function right.
Hell
Wow.
no.
And you seen that with Esau.
Yeah, you
his,
can't-
his mindset is
Yeah.
going down while ours is
Yeah,
inclining.
you can't.
Hey, look up the Whitakers.
No, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Flat out.
Shalom, I'll send me that one, man.
Look up the fucking Whitakers.
Wow.
And it's
Let me,
more than that. It's many a different ones that they got.
Oh yeah. Out there you got
West
the hills
Virginia.
of West Virginia and shit, man.
Go out there,
Kentucky,
what's that called, Apache land or the
Appalachians.
Appalachians.
North Carolina.
Them
yeah, they got
motherfuckers
most
is
of it,
fucked
man.
up, bro. inbred ass motherfuckers.
Some more hills have eyes type
Yeah,
shit, man.
right. Go ahead,
Gone.
Jeremiah.
Isaiah chapter 30.
I think
Yeah, I was gonna finish this out. It says, verse 9, and saith unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Then saith Yahweh unto him, get thee hence out of time, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy power, and him only shalt thou serve.
Oh, that's it. So at the end of the day, we don't. Hey man, Esau's like I said, give us $1 million. Man, fuck that shit. We're gonna see y'all about some shit. You already know this shit about to go anyway.
Gone.
We not worried about that, man. It's not a.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They didn't get changed from the goddamn grocery store no more. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You can't even get coins in the goddamn Walmart, Kroger.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's done, man. And that's why, and we know, like I said, people drive around with their masks. Like, and that's another thing, too. People drive around with these masks on and not go on top of it. People drive around with these masks on their face for so long, you can die.
Hell yeah.
You know? Because you're not getting any oxygen. You're sitting in your car wearing a mask, man. Let's say you got a 2-hour, 3-hour drive. You're not going to make it, man.
But what's the why would you be in a car with a mask on in the first place?
You can't even, I don't know.
That don't even make sense. Hey, our people are dumb as fuck.
Yeah, no, it's Esau though.
Esau.
Yeah,
They
Jake
dumb.
do it
We know they
too.
dumb.
Yeah, but Jake do it too.
Yeah, Jake dumb as fuck.
Especially the Nick woman, because she believes everything. She believes everything that she sees.
The woman big on that. Right?
So yeah, because you know what I'm saying, they believe everything that they see. Because they're ostriches. So they don't know what's going on. So they go whatever is going on. Oh, we gotta wear, especially overhyped about it. So she.
Right.
She'll bug out. You know what I'm saying? She'll the mask fall off. She'll bug out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the woman's nature. She can't handle pressure. But you know, so they'll drive around the mask and die. You die, man. Go ahead.
Isaiah,
Aware of what's going on.
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 27.
Yeah.
Behold, the name of the Lord Yahweh cometh from far, burning with his anger, and the burden thereof is heavy. His lips are full of indignation, and his tongue of the devouring fire. Verse 28.
Devouring fire. Yeah, devouring.
And his breath as an overflowing stream shall reach to the midst of the neck to sift the nations with the seed of vanity. And there shall be a bridle in the jaws of the people.
A bridle, bro.
Bridle.
And that's that bridle. Go back to that shit you put in the horse's mouth to guide them. Right? They lead them around. Right. They guide that motherfucker. So when we see them horses, they sit up on the horses and they be pulling their head and shit. But that same shit they put in our mouth is slavery. Right? To guide us, to take Jake where they wanted Jake to go. Go ahead.
There shall be a bridle in the jaws of the people, causing them to err.
So they call it in the air. So you're being controlled by the society because of the law. So like I said, all these different celebrities, they're causing our people to err. They're not telling us the things that we should be looking for. But see, now Jake ain't gonna hear us because, like I said, we're nobodies on this side. We don't have big things. We're not lavish like that, man. We're just guys, we're regular guys, we're so-called regular dudes that start teaching the word to their eyes. You know what I'm saying? So let's say if you have LeBron out here, everybody will be out here want to hear what LeBron got to say.
Yep.
But because we are who we are, they don't want to hear us.
That's
They don't
right.
care. Go ahead.
Ye shall have a song as in the night when a holy solemnity is kept in the gladness of heart, as when one goeth with the pipe to come into the mountain of the Lord Yahweh, to the mighty one of Israel.
Yep.
And the Lord Yahweh shall cause his glorious voice to be heard, and shall shew the lightning down of his arm, with the indignation of his anger, and with the flame of the devouring fire, with scattering and tempest and hailstones.
Woo!
That's the nuclear missile. That's gonna hit America, man.
That's right.
So it happened to song, but more is gonna happen to America, but it's gonna be on a higher level.
Gone.
All right, go ahead.
For through the voice of the Lord Yahweh shall the Assyrians be beaten down with smoke, with a rod, and in every place where the ground staff shall pass, which the Lord Yahweh shall lay upon him, it shall be with a tabret and harps. In the battles of shaking will he fight with it. For Tophet is ordained of old. Yea, for the king is prepared. He hath made it deep and large. The piles thereof is fire and much wood. The breath of the Lord Yahweh, like a stream of brimstone, doeth kindle it.
That's it. So the Most High stirs these things up between these nations. He kills up that fire, that spirit of war. You know? Because when the northern king was in Assyrian captivity, hey man, the Most High burned them down. Then the Greeks came into power, man. The Most High rose with the Greeks. And after the Greeks, the Romans, man. So every day it's a constant motion at the Most High sets up kings and put kings down. You know? And same with America. Because that's what the Most High does. Right. He puts kings up, he puts kings down. No king can last forever. And America has been that so-called king that has been going on for a long period of time, but soon to be sit down somewhere. Too long.
400 years.
Alright, this is Daniel 2:21. And he changeth the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings.
Yes, so the Most High changed the times and the seasons. The Most High sets up kings and set up down kings. Go ahead.
He giveth wisdom unto the wise
Yup.
and knowledge to them that know understand.
Yeah, so the Most High gave knowledge to some white man on how to use us to make the land better, on how to get some of these nuclear missiles, all this technology he has, because the Most High gave it to him. He gave him knowledge to those that have no wisdom. Because we know and understand there's no wisdom in the so-called white man.
God.
There is no real wisdom in him. But how do you get a wisdom through us? Because a lot of these things he has nowadays, he used the Israelites to make, like car assembly lines, peanut butter, all these different things he has now. We already had it going in motion.
God.
He took our ideas from us. He gave him knowledge of those things. But at the end of the day, he doesn't know anything. Right?
He revealeth the deep and secret things. He knoweth what is in the darkness, and the light dwell with him.
So the Most High knows the darkness and what's in the light. So here, all these secret societies, Illuminati, they think they're doing it in the dark, but the Most High sees all that shit, man.
That's right.
And here it is, they're calling spirits that the Most High he already made. So when he's calling, when Esau and Edomites are doing these blood sacrifices, they're getting all this high praise of Satan, which was on the Most High side. You already know this, man. Because the Lord created Satan. So how can you even think you're getting all the Most High when the Lord created all those spirits in the
That's
first
right.
God.
So the Lord, here these niggas trying to conquer these demons again. All right, go ahead, go.
Right,
Yeah?
right.
Make it like they're doing something. Go.
Yeah.
And the Lord will send them. You know what I'm saying? And they'll get possessed. They'll get these visions and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because Esau, these elites, they got the visions of what's gonna happen in the future. And that's why they do all these movies of the end of the world, because they've got those visions. See, prophets, we get visions, but Esau also get visions. Evil also get visions as well.
That's right.
Because they deal with the left-hand side. You know, just how when the lady helped Saul raise up Samuel again.
True.
She used those spirits on the left-hand side to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
But the Most High allowed it. Because it was like, well, go ahead.
And that bitch got shook though.
Yeah, and she was scared.
That's right. Yeah.
And then she got mad at him and said, I thought you were you said you were the king.
Right.
So she's like, you gonna kill me now.
Right.
Because it is I done did this shit because she knew the law. She knew that a witch was put to death.
That's it.
So she knew, right? A witch shouldn't live. Most of herself a witch not to live.
Suffer the narrative.
So then she knew that. So when she seen Saul use the king, oh, I'm about to die. This nigga set me up.
Like this chick gonna tell me the other day, man, she can see spirits or something, man. All right. Hey, look, man. Yeah, I want to tell you that, man. Hey, man, you better exit left, man.
Yeah,
I don't talk to that bitch no more, man. All right, she got some damn demons on her, man. For real. You know what I'm saying?
Seeing spirits and shit. But see, this time we live in, man, it's a lot of that going on.
Nah,
You know?
The Lord's going to increase that.
Hell yeah.
That's
Right.
why he said the spirit of vengeance. So the Lord's going to bring them there. And that's what most people are freaking out.
yeah. that's what she said. She said, for good spirits. She said, you ain't operating on the side of your, how about you guys?
I thank thee and praise thee, O thou most high, my Father, who have given me wisdom and might, and have made known unto me now what we desire of thee. For thou hast now made known unto us the king's matter.
Yep.
Therefore Daniel went in unto Iraq. Unto Aruk, whom the king had ordained to destroy the wise men of Babylon. He went and said down unto him, destroy not the wise men of Babylon, bring me in before the king, and I will show unto the king the interpretation.
Yep.
Then Aruk brought in Daniel before the king in haste, and said, thus unto him, I have found a man of the captains of Judah that will make known unto the king the interpretation.
Yep.
The king answered and said to Daniel, whose name was Belteshazzar, art thou able to make known unto me the dream which I have seen and the interpretation thereof? Daniel answered in the presence of the king and said, the secret which the king hath demanded cannot the wise men, the astrologers, the magicians, the soothsayers show unto the king, but there is a power in heaven that revealeth secrets.
Yeah, so there's a power in heaven that reveals secrets. There's a power in heaven that reveals secrets. What are those secrets? The times of the end, right? Visions, understandings, right? Go ahead.
But there is a power in heaven that reveals secrets, and maketh known to the king that Nebuchadnezzar, what shall be in the latter days. Thy dream and thy visions of thy head upon thy bed are these. As for thee, O king, thy thoughts came unto thy mind upon thy bed, what should come to pass hereafter. And he that revealeth secrets maketh known to thee what shall come to pass. But as for me, this secret is not revealed to me for any wisdom that I have more than any living, but for their sake shall make known the interpretation to the king, and that thou mightest know the thoughts of thy heart. Thou, O king, saw and behold a great image, this great image whose brightness was excellent stood before thee, and the form thereof was terrible. This image head was of fine gold, his breast and his arms of silver, his belly and his thighs of brass, his legs of iron, his feet part of iron.
So let's go into that image that Nebuchadnezzar seen, right? That dream on the statue, right? Of what? Of all the kingdoms that shall befall in the end.
Right.
All the way until now. Right? So the head was the first, because the first was head was Babylon. The golden cup of the Lord's hand. Right? Go ahead.
And part of clay.
Yep.
Thou saw till that a stone was cut out without hands, which smote the image upon his feet that were of iron and clay.
So that's how it shot when he come to destroy that image. Right? Because in the day that whole spirit of all those ancient kings are back out of day. Who in them same exact captivities. The Babylonian captivity, all right, the Syrian captivity, the Medo-Persian captivity, all right, the Greeks and the Romans. All right, now we're at the foot delayed, right? The end of it, which is partly strong and partly weak. Which you can actually use Rome because Rome was partly strong and partly weak because Rome had different
mix, that
yeah,
mind,
had a lot of mixture within it that it dealt, right? Go ahead. Because there was a lot of different kings that broke off of Rome.
Hey,
right?
let me grab this quick shot before you continue on. Hey, right here, this is Daniel chapter 4, verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the damned by the word of the holy ones. The holy ones.
No, go read it again. 'Cause I was trying to get my short.
This matter, all right, let's do that. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones.
Being separate. Holy ones means being separate. All right? Because in the day, the Most High separate the prophets from what the other nations like. We was given that wisdom. Okay?
To the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
Okay, so the Most High rule in the kingdom of men. So in the day, there's never going to be a female president. Because the Most High rules in the kingdom of men.
That's right.
All right? So everything that the Most High sets up, he sets up men and for the heads of it, whatever it is, even if it's wickedness or righteousness. Man.
See,
The Most High rules in the kingdom of men. So the Most High in the day rules America. At the end of the day, the Most High really, and he saw he running America, man. Because who ran Babylon? Howard did, man.
right.
The Lord allowed Nebuchadnezzar to see that dream, to see that vision. He got bugged the hell out. He didn't know what the hell what it was. He was so upset. He was going to kill all his advisors, all his wise men. He said, I can use you niggas. You can't even tell me what's going on. So I'm going to get rid of your ass, man.
Trump might be having some dreams, man.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna tweet about that.
You're
though.
already getting rid of motherfuckers. You're already getting rid of motherfuckers in this when they go back out to vote again.
Yeah.
What's that shit called?
Cabinets.
In his cabinet, yeah. He didn't getting rid of motherfuckers 'cause they ain't doing good.
No.
Here they got him in the office, but now he's scared that they can't reelect him.
Because he knows. You know, another thing too is that these Edomites, they know. I mean, they got these dreams, they got these visions of the Lord coming back.
Yeah.
And they know, they read Daniel the second chapter. And they know
they
that
got books on that shit
Yeah,
in the private office of the library.
even they got the Illuminati,
Yeah.
and they talk about that.
They know that shit.
They know that this is actually real.
Yeah.
So they know that the Most High Heaven's gonna come down and destroy that foot.
That's it. And they know America's that foot.
Yeah, it's the last
America and Britain,
kingdom.
bitch ass.
You know, man.
Go ahead.
That was
Well, let me finish this up. Let me see what was that. Living may know. Oh dang, slaughter. Living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will.
Because that's the Most High give the kingdom to whoever he will. So the Lord feel like he wants the Persians to rule, he gonna let them rule. But now the Lord set up Esau to rule because he knows that it was really already in Ezra that Esau is the end of the world, but Jacob's the beginning that follow.
That's it.
So Esau's already set up from the beginning to rule at the end. He was the one who gonna get the latter rain, the rain at the end,
That's it.
right? The rain at the end.
Yep. And
Alright.
when he tell him Esau, you gonna get to do it in heaven. You just get the little shit that comes down
The last,
last.
right? Because he did the Greeks, the Romans, right? And now in America. So Esau has got his ring. Go ahead.
And set it up over it the beast, and set it up over it the basis of men.
That's the most sensitive, the base of the basis, right? Just show his power. Right, go ahead. And that's
That was it.
white.
Thou sawest till that Daniel 2:34. Thou sawest till that a stone was cut out without hands, which smote the image upon his feet that were of iron and clay, and break them to pieces.
Yep. So when Yahweh comes back, that whole entire statue gonna be completely destroyed. Here today, we're still living in that time with Nebuchadnezzar's dream, and that was 1,000 years ago.
Yep.
So what is now at the end of it, when Yahweh's gonna get ready to destroy and crumble it, that's when the whole world's gonna restart.
That's right.
Because those spirits are still lingering here. That's why it's called Babylon the Great, Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt. It's all in one.
That's right.
Right? The Syrian captivity. I mean, it's all in one. Right?
Sodom.
Rome, Greek, Rome,
All
Greece,
that shit.
right?
Hey, you know when Rome fell, one of the reasons that Rome fell, all right, it was
God.
You know what I'm saying? They had one of the largest armies. So how in the hell was it taken down by a bunch of damn barbarians, man? Because their army was weak as hell, man. Because it was nothing but a bunch of faggots, homosexuals, man. Flamboyant ass niggas, yeah, man.
You seeing it today? Because the EBE he's gonna start putting the women on the front line.
Yeah, they got women in the army.
Them niggas can
They
go
got gay
get a
niggas in the
fucking sex transplant in the military.
Yeah, they get sex change in the military.
In the military. Obama voted that bitch shit.
Yeah, that's how you
He
know.
had-
That's how you know we know it's Egypt because Egypt they was
Yeah.
hating the homosexual.
Egyptian loved that. And you know, and he was Pharaoh.
Yeah. And Jake
Obama
loved
go back
Pharaoh.
to the Egyptian
and,
Pharaoh.
And Jake loved Pharaoh.
Jake loved Pharaoh.
Yeah. And we already know that 9 out of 10 that was Obama's reincarnation.
God.
was.
And that's why the Lord said this Egypt, Baptist, all these captivity.
All in one.
So all these niggas that ruled here in America, they ruled in them ancient times or whatever. They were ancient kings coming back.
God.
Hey, I saw this thing, man. I think I did a video on it, man, where it said they found Herod, one of the cats from Herod's dynasty or Caesar's ring, something like that. Somebody from the time of Yahweh Shah, man, they had his ring, but they found it back in the 50s. But they were just able to like actually translate it, you know what I'm saying, and see what it said. And it turns out that it was one of like Caesar's rings or something like that, had his signet on it or whatever. So all the players are back, man. You know what I'm saying? All the players are back in this time to receive their judgment, man. You know what I'm saying? To receive their reward, man.
And they all had their due time to reign.
That's it.
Because just how the men of the Lord are back here, all the wickedness back as well. You know, you already know Alexander the Greek was back where the fuck he was. All those generals who preach y'all, they're all back here
They're all
nowadays.
back, man.
And whoever the other are, we don't know. We're gonna know soon. But that don't really matter. But the fact of the matter is that they're all back and they're playing in their roles.
They're
Yeah.
ruling over these cities. over
They're
America.
ruling. They're probably governors. You know, high officers, high generals. You know.
Yeah. Cats in the military.
Oh, yeah.
Cats in
Yeah,
cabinet.
it's back.
You know, in the Senate. Because what they have in Rome, they had what? The Senate. You know?
And shit, hey, look how long Pharaoh got. They gave Pharaoh 8 years. Because everybody loved Pharaoh.
Yo.
You know, what Pharaoh was that was good to the Israelites. His father, I think it was Ramses' father, from the time of Moses.
Yeah.
The one before Moses,
one with
before they
Joseph.
tried to kill Joseph. Yeah. That was the Pharaoh that everybody loved.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
We love Pharaoh.
Yeah.
Everybody loved. Then the next Pharaoh came and said, "Who the hell is Moses?
Right.
Or who the hell is Joseph? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? But the Pharaoh before him loved the Israelites, looked out for them,
Let them stay.
made them number 2 of
Yeah,
them.
come.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's Obama bitch ass. You know? Go ahead.
That was like through like a family.
Right.
Daniel 2:35. Then was the iron, the clay, the brass, the silver, and the gold broken to pieces together, and became like the chaff of the summer threshing floors, and the wind carried them away, that no place was found for them.
So that's spiritual. It's gonna crumble away.
Wow.
It's gonna fall. It's gonna tumble. And it's going to go away. It's gonna be no place for found anymore. Because in the earth's gonna be restored, and that spirit's gonna be done away.
God.
Because we're still living in that time.
Wow.
I mean, so we know when they try to say this shit that we're living in modern times, we're living in biblical times.
Right.
And we're living in the most biblical time of all time.
God.
I mean,
It's the end of the biblical time.
it's the most biblical time we're living in, man.
You can't get more modern than this out of the Bible than
Exactly.
because it's the end.
We're living at the bottom of all these kings. But this is the last reign.
Last hurrah.
It was the worst time.
It's the last good hurrah.
And we had this. And Esau know. These things know this, man. Why do you think they have a space force? They had these things ready because they know the Messiah's coming back.
I was just thinking about that on the way up, man. Damn Space Force, man.
Because they know. They know, man. I don't know his name, but it was a video of a Edomite giving a speech. He was talking about there's a great threat out in space.
They just do that today.
Yeah, somebody was saying the video. They said we have a space. There's a great threat out in space.
Ronald Reagan.
And he said that. But it was also another. It was recent. He came out with. He said there's a great. He said there's a great threat out in space. There are people do not know about. See?
Right. See?
And they hide these things. Because there's a video of like we seen of Iran touching the church.
Yeah.
So there's videos, there's plethora of videos of the church of the Lord coming in out of the heavens. And they know this. So they try to hide it. That's what they do. That's what they have NASA and all. They monitor the other heavens. The galaxy.
Show you that, man. Avengers shows you that.
All that shit.
You know,
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
They show you that there's ships, you know what I'm saying, just sitting out there, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Up, you know?
And they're scared. So every time they see a chariot popping it out, it goes through the feet.
Come.
Oh shit! There's another one.
Right.
Oh fuck! God damn! No, they're in fear. Then they get Donald Trump gets. Oh my God! Esau, he's scared. He knows this. He knows that they're not white people.
Harry,
he
is that
knows.
you out there fucking with us?
Yeah, exactly.
Are
You know.
you fucking with us, Harry?
Yeah,
What the
you know.
fuck
It's
was
no.
that,
It's
Jim?
another one. It's another one. It's another
Bob,
one.
Shit, I don't know what to do, Bob.
Yeah,
They be shitting on this.
They coming out with Top Gun 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not
You know,
even the
they
Jets
coming
come
out
out
with
there.
that?
What do you mean?
That's not.
Nah, it ain't, I don't think it's out yet, man. So they shut down Hollywood.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but Top Gun 2 was supposed to come out, man, with Tom Cruise, their hero.
And they try to.
Saved from the aliens.
And think this when they want to fight, they try to shoot at chariots. There's a couple times they try to literally shoot at the chariots on the board. So they know. So every time they see it, they're like, oh shit, it's multiplying. It's 5 of it, it's 6 of it, it's 7, it's 8, it's 10.
Know what it is.
Because they're scared. And he's not gonna come out and tell everybody there's UFOs and shit.
Because everyone would have been shot.
You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna come out. They come out with it on CNN or something like that.
It was real quick, though.
Yeah, it's real quick.
They ain't really stick to it.
You go on YouTube. I mean, there's so many damn chariot sightings. It's crazy.
They couldn't deny it.
It's like so all them UFOs that you read, that you see in movies, them shit is real. But you tell somebody else in the world, they don't. But no, it's real, bro.
Right.
I mean, there's
I don't
thousands.
know. That sounds a little crazy to
Yeah.
me.
I mean, there's thousands of people that's called the police about these unidentified flying objects
Come.
because they know, man, this is going to NASA, this is going to the elites. They're like, God damn, man, we got to do something about this.
Right.
We gotta get a space.
We'll show you in Men in Black, man. Like everything they show you in the movies, man. So they got people that'll go around and cover this shit up. You know? They got people. God.
This is Jeremiah 31 and 37. Thus saith the Lord, thus saith Yahweh, if heaven above can be measured, and the foundations of the earth searched out beneath, I will also cast off all the seeds of Israel for all that they have done, saith the Lord. So that's also why they got Space Force. Because the Lord said, if you can measure out the things in the heavens, I will cast off Israel. I'll cast off my elect. So they're trying to cover it up and hide. They're trying to hide everything so they can get enough time. See, and now Esau's realizing that they can't do that. The Lord's fucking with them. Yep. That they like, okay, I can't do that. So now what's they next go to? Kill the elect. All right, they're gonna try to kill them off through martial law. And what is that all gonna bring down? That's gonna bring down the nukes. What is that gonna go to? The Lord coming back and killing them.
That's right.
Right.
And Esau's talking about this. He's the Most High.
That's really what it is.
And that also goes back to Revelation.
That's what we are.
He said he should make war with the woman. And her seed and nice.
And her seed is dicey.
So that's in his mind. He's like, all right, well, you come and we're gonna kill all your goddamn people.
Right. Yeah.
And that's how base he is.
Right. And they think that's why he probably ain't came back yet.
Exactly. Because he feel like they're scared that we have us in us.
Right.
Well,
So
soon
he
we're
got
like, well, okay, well, you know what? It's all right. It's okay. What we're gonna do? They come in here, they try to fuck with him, kill all these goddamn niggers and all these goddamn sticks. And see, he not even have no people.
Hey, didn't that story just come out? Them damn Edomites, you know what I'm saying? They were found out to be saying, I can't wait for a race war. This was in North Carolina.
Yeah, they know.
I can't wait for a race war. Yeah, we're gonna go out and slaughter them. You know? That's their spirit, man. You know?
And that's what
They know what's coming.
I don't know if y'all seen that wicked ass Farrakhan said it, but y'all need to start messing with it because it'll prolong the days. You know, there ain't no prolonging the days, man.
Yeah.
The Lord got a certain time, a certain season, man.
Point of time, man.
Yeah, it ain't none of that, man. That's why the chariots are showing up day and night.
68, verse 17. The chariots of God are 20,000, even thousands of angels. Yahweh is among them, as in Sinai, Sinai, in the holy place. Exactly. So there's thousands of angels, thousands of chariots. So every time you see a chariot, an angel in that, man.
Yeah.
So, and so angels are these ain't what you call, these are not small little green people. These are big so-called Negroes,
Right.
controlling these that have 4 heads, man.
Yeah.
And they have big ass plasma swords getting ready to come work this bitch, man.
Big ass win.
So now Esau, he's scared. They know this thing. They don't tell UFOs exist, but they do. You know what the hidden secrets that some white man pushes every single day. They call it. They say you're an extremist, or or it's a conspiracy theory, or it's a big conspiracy. It's not really true. You know what I'm saying? Because the Bible speaks. Exactly. See, he'll hide it. That's right. But then the most times make it plain in sight that you can't hide this shit. The Lord literally, that's it. The Lord literally has these chariots coming in and out.
Daniel, there's Daniel.
Back at Daniel.
No, go ahead and get rid of yeah, still sitting there 13.
Second Andrew.
Yeah, second. Because they know that y'all always coming back in them UFOs, man. And those are chariots those are that's our salvation.
Right.
This second Ezra 13:1.
Ah, there you go. I was doing that. Good shit. All right. Good shit. There you go.
Second Ezra 13:1.
Go ahead.
And it came to pass
Spirit.
after 7
Spirit.
days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven.
That man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. That's y'all shot. So he's waxing strong with the thousands of heaven. So y'all shot, he's not coming back by himself, man.
That's right.
And he's coming back with the whole army.
That's it.
So you think you've seen some little orbs? You know what I'm saying? Esau scared. Watch the more we need the Lord make these things manifest themselves with their truth form and their true likeness. See? These motherfuckers gonna be bugging the hell out. They're not gonna know what to do, man. Hey, like I said, motherfuckers gonna see a big ass chariot come out of the sky. People gonna be driving on the highway crashing.
Yep.
People hitting each other. Outside looking at the phone, looking at the sky like, what the? Boom! Boom!
What it is, man?
You know what I'm saying? People coming out outside their jobs looking,
I gotta record this.
recording it. It's going live on YouTube. You got motherfuckers from China, Hong Kong. Everybody seen this. Everybody gonna see it, man. Go ahead.
And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him.
So everything trembled that seen that was under you. So everything that was under the Lord, everything was scared and fear for their life. Because you know that's unnormal shit to see that, man.
Right.
And we gonna be scared. The noise that's gonna. Jake is loud, right? Jake like the loud music, Jake like the bump music loud, right? That's Jake's thing. But we get that from the Lord. So the Lord comes back, it's gonna be very loud. The Lord's gonna be very loud. Jake is naturally loud. Jake is the whip. Yes, you hear Jake pull up. This nigga got loud music playing.
Yeah.
So the Lord comes back, it's gonna be very loud. It's gonna be like, whoa, it's gonna shake the ground. So Jake, he got a big ass stereo that, you know what I'm saying? You feel the vibration. No, you're gonna feel the Lord come through, man, heavy. It's gonna make the earth shake. The Lord's gonna literally crack the heavens, man. You're gonna see the heavens. You're gonna see the heavens from us, from that. We're gonna see the heavens really open up, bro. That's some scary ass shit. You know? Go ahead. No.
And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire.
All they that burnt that heard his voice. So when them chariots start shooting laser beams, we gonna get burnt up. Right, go ahead.
And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heavens to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
Exactly, that's the dude, the man that came out of the sea. It's gonna be multitudes of people. So it's gonna be Russia, China, Libya, all these different nations, they're gonna come up and try to fight against the Lord.
And all them bitches got a military in the sea.
And they all know.
All got a navy.
Yeah, too. They all, and exactly. So you're gonna have millions of fighter jets, millions of tanks shooting at these UFOs, man.
Huh.
Battle. So it's just gonna be a battle on high. It's gonna be a battle on the ground too. So we're gonna see these angels. Hey, we probably got some
All
ground
these
vehicles.
flies
Hey, you know
around.
what I'm saying?
Right.
We don't, you know what I'm saying?
Keep wiping off.
So the Lord got these things set already up.
Huh.
So the Lord got vehicles on the ground. Well, you know the Lord got vehicles that go hit the ground too now. They got wheels on them.
After you wipe all that
You know what I'm saying? This is the most how we talk about.
Oh, he
So-
can have it hovering it.
Hover, that's it. Hover, or whatever the Lord got. Man. You know,
we got time.
this is the Lord got. We don't even know about.
The angel's gonna be like, hey man, I bet I could kill 20,000 more than you.
Exactly.
You know, they're gonna be having fun.
Hey,
That's
you know
just
you
gonna be a whole-
competition.
Yep.
You got, and Lord got, that got ground, and Lord got ground soldiers. Some angels gonna touch ground. You know what I'm saying? Angels gonna be jumping out of chairs, touching on the ground. It's gonna be, man, it's gonna be a massacre out this motherfucker.
Right.
That's right.
It's gonna be a complete bloodbath, man. Everybody gonna be scared. You gonna have women running around. We gonna, man, big ass chopping heads off. You know?
Hey, that's 20,000.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Right.
But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it. But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hills was graven, and I could not.
You couldn't see, so the chariot was so big that you couldn't even see where it ended and where it began.
Shit.
So that's how big it is. It's gonna literally take over the whole entire earth, man. That chariot is gonna take over the whole entire earth.
That's it.
And that chariot gonna be clean too.
Shit, hey, like the young ox was saying, one of the baby ox, what'd you say? Independence Day. Be like Independence Day. When that big ass chariot came down on part 2, on Independence Day, that bitch, it was so big, the fucking feet was on the earth, but yet the chariot was still out in the heavens, bro.
Right.
And you just seen the undercut.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
So imagine that, man.
Imagine that, bro. They already put it on the video for us to see it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
We ain't even gotta just use our imagination no
That
more.
shit gonna be scary though.
Esau done gave us a depiction. Why? Because the Lord done tormented his ass. Lord done tormented Esau. So-called white man, the Caucasian done been tormented by the Lord.
Oh yeah, that's scary sight to see.
You know, that's why it says it's gonna shine seven times the sun or something like
Oh
that.
yeah. It's
Because
gonna
that
be
shit's
bright.
gonna be so big, it's so bright, man.
fucking bright,
It's gonna be like, damn, bigger than the sun, man. You're gonna look up, this shit's gonna be shining,
It's
man.
gonna block the sun out.
It'll get dark.
Because he said what it is. Stars will
Right.
fall. Stars will fall and the sun.
That's it.
Sun shall show no light. And the stars will fall. Yeah.
And that's the Lord coming in His gloriness, man.
That's it.
Y'all still gonna be on top of that motherfucker, man.
Done.
You know? And everybody gonna be like, yeah, the king's back. And everybody gonna know. Then that's everybody's gonna know.
Second Ezra say that too.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, you do? Oh yeah, I mean,
Hell yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah, I say it too. Hold on, wait, hold on. Let's cut it into finish that. Get up high.
And,
Hold on,
af-
just hold on.
and after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet dost fight.
It's like they were
Shit.
scared, but they still fought. 'Cause Esau ain't gonna go out, you know how he is. He's probably, he gonna go out with some pride, man. So he not gonna, just roll over and quit. Even though he already know the war's already done. It's already lost, man.
Huh.
You already done fucking lost, bro. Here it is, you got a big ass UFO that's taking the whole earth, man. I don't know what the fuck with it, man.
If you don't know it's over, you fuck.
Yeah. You can't. They try to shoot missiles at it. You can't even. It ain't even. Man, that shit ain't even touching it. It's the fucking. It ain't even
Right,
doing
God.
that.
They should got that force field on it, man.
Yeah, you can't even. Ain't nothing you can do. Go ahead.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Slocky, before we go. Hey, you know the funny shit that took the fucking down was a fucking virus. The fucking virus, man. Out of all things, it took down the shit was a fucking virus. Esau, you fucking disease. Because he's a fucking virus.
Right.
This coronavirus, flu virus, all these fucking viruses come out the
Bird
fucking
virus.
caves.
Yep.
They come out of the mountains of Georgia and Russia. The Caucasus Mountains. That's why they call Caucasians. Because they the people of the Caucasus.
Huh.
They the fucking animals. They the fucking cave dwellers. The fucking Neanderthals. They bring all that shit out of them caves and they brought it all here. So that very shit they brought out the cage is gonna be, well, not gonna take down the Lord, but in the movie they depict it as their diseases brings the Lord down. Because wait, but what do? You come to a new atmosphere and you gotta adjust to this shit. You feel me? That's why we have different bodies for different stages of life. For different different atmospheres of life.
Just like what you said before, celestial body and the terrestrial.
Right, terrestrial and celestial. That's why we had these different bodies. You know, because one can't rule any other. But the Lord is gonna have a body for us to rule in all. And that's what they can't understand. So your little fucking virus that they think that's gonna kill the chariots,
They're gonna try to shoot a virus.
they're gonna try to shoot up. That's what they did. They shot a virus up into it. It's not gonna happen, bro.
Yeah, no.
These niggas a bot.
They're gonna try all sorts of stuff, man. Any and everything. They're gonna be throwing any and everything at Yahweh by Shimei Al-Shai, man. It's all gonna fail, man. All gonna be just a.
You gonna be like, nigga, this ain't an independent movie, nigga.
Utter failure.
It's real life. You are fighting the one and true only.
Hit the red button. Hit the red button.
It's really
Yeah,
him.
they're gonna, hey man, they're gonna
They
tweak
gonna kill
out.
themselves.
Yeah,
They gonna drop the
them
deuce on
elites.
they-
Yeah, them elites. They gonna tweak out, man. Everybody gonna tweak.
Oh, he's back. Holy shit.
And he's black.
Yeah.
That's what we say, right? And they gonna know. They're not. Hey man, niggas is gonna really understand
They
knowing
gonna
that
be
day, bro, who the Lord is.
That
They
shit gonna be funny.
because they gonna see him.
Malak gonna be recording their ass.
That's gonna be too
Laugh
late.
at that
That's gonna be too late.
Yeah, it
When
is.
2/3 see that, they're gonna be like, hey,
Yeah, I wish I got y'all
hey,
ass.
hook me up. The Most High gonna like
Yeah. Right.
beat their
That's
asses
it.
up.
They're gonna try to buy them off, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna try to buy them off. You know.
Go ahead with your preaching.
All right, this is Isaiah 60 verse 2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness thy people. Gross darkness the people. But Yahweh shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. It's actually the most going to rise upon thee. And the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and kings to the brightness of thy rising. Lift up thine eyes round about, and see all they gather themselves together. They come to thee, thy son shall come from far, and thy daughter shall be nursed at the side.
That's it.
I got Joel chapter 2, verse
God, I was in
verse 5. Like a noise of a chariot. It's like the noise of chariots on the top of the mountain shall they leap, like the noise of the flame of the fire that devoured the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array. Before their face the people shall be much plain, all faces shall gather blackness.
And that's when the new music comes.
Right.
Also, hey, when y'all shit comes back, ain't no face up gonna be blackness. Be pale faced, man. Ain't nobody going, and the world, and that's when the earth gonna be quiet. Stop and stand in a moment of quietness.
Imagine
The whole earth's gonna be quiet. You gonna be able to hear a jump of a pin. That's how quiet the earth's gonna be when he
Hey,
comes back.
let's go back to you pulled out earlier. Isaiah 30 about the bridge is dropping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna hit suddenly.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna happen. It's gonna
And
happen.
they're not gonna fucking know it when it happens. They shit gonna be shook.
Yeah. You're gonna be scared.
You gonna get that message on your phone, that presidential Trump message.
We are under
Yeah. This is not a test.
unknown force.
Activating Space Force.
They gonna call it alien invasion.
No fucking Trump. You know motherfuckers gonna revolt.
Yeah.
You know that. Motherfuckers gonna lead the military. Hey, you know Jake gonna run.
Yeah, Jake gonna run.
Yeah.
Hey, Jake gonna run. Cause hey, Jake straight up a real pussy.
Yeah, Jake not going.
Jake, cause we weren't really made to be fucked up like this. You know what I mean? We really wasn't. And didn't Jake see that shit going down? The so-called white man can't hold his own. And as soon as Jake see that motherfucker falling, and there's some force from outside that ain't nobody ever seen, Jake the first nigga cutting and running. And when he cut, cause you know Jake don't play any scary movie. Jake don't sit around and wait. We talked about that shit. Right. Yeah. Niggas get the running.
Turn the bird, boy.
Yeah. Hey, that's it. Hey, Jake get to holler like a bitch.
Oh, she was gone.
You know, and the hardest Jakes, the toughest Jakes, right? They'll beat the shit out of another nigga, another Jake. There ain't no problem. But when it comes to something that they ain't never seen before, or they don't know they never seen before,
Yeah, Jake ain't playing.
he saw can't fuck with it. with all them weapons, Jake is gonna turn and burn. That's
Yeah.
the fuck it, bro. And then Jake gonna realize then that they fucked up their power. They fucked over their power, and then they gonna be on the ground, and they gonna learn they gonna have to have the same fate as the so-called white man. You know, hey, what it like brother put out? Who's that say that death by pain earlier? One of the brothers I was talking to. But hey, but he gonna know it after death by pain. He should know that shit. You know, Jake gonna understand. Jake gonna understand and know what the Lord really truly is when 2nd Ezra's 13th chapter hit. Okay, he gonna understand when them thousands of angels come through that sky, and Esau bitch ass talking a lot of shit, but he can't do shit with it.
Oh yeah, no.
Well, just
That's
like
when Jake gonna defect.
Just like you said, I saw on the IG, Jake said, man, that's why the fuck they want us in the house.
Right.
Because they were seeing it, he was seeing the cherries. He kept saying, man, what the fuck is
The
this?
fuck is this?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Radiation.
Yeah.
Right.
This.
Right.
Yeah, Jake gonna bug out, man.
Hey, shit, Zabak seen that shit over California. When those, remember that shit, man? You was watching that. I remember Zabak was like, oh shit. Zabak was, hey, that's the Lord. That ain't no damn missile. They ain't doing no test. That's the. How you gonna missile test in California anyway?
If it was missiles, man.
Where the fuck if you gonna missile test, you gotta be out way the fuck out deep in the desert. Or you gonna fuck some shit up.
Oh, you talking about some
Those lights, them beam of lights that was going and shit over California a little bit ago. Zabak when we did a fucking video, me and the op was watching. You know what I'm saying? Like how, like what you think? What you think that is, bro? Zabak knew who it was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is like, oh shit, all in the basement. You know? Go ahead, Aki. Go ahead back to the answer.
2nd Ezra 13:9. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up.
I
his
read that
hands-
motherfucker is. Man, you read that motherfucker.
19 tribes. Great.
You're a Caucasian. You're a K piece.
I'm a Caucasian. I'm human.
You red as fuck. You Esau. You Idumea. You Edom. Esau, Edom. No, hell no. Y'all ain't human at all. You're a K creatures. You from the mountains of Georgia, Russia. You from the Caucasus Mountains. You from the cave. You a cave dweller.
And lo, as he saw.
Hey, you ain't white. You ain't white. You is red.
Don't be hateful.
You is red. Ain't no white on your ass. Hey, the only white you got is that fake ass mouthpiece you got. What the fuck y'all call? What they call that shit? A mask. The whitest thing on you is that mask. You red. You the red people. Come.
And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war.
Hey, you didn't get that motherfucker on camera. You gotta be quick.
But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as
Sorry,
it
you done now,
had
bro.
been
It's over
a
now.
blast of fire,
Get it behind.
and
Make sure
out
it's
of
back
his
right.
lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests.
Damn.
And
Didn't we just read that somewhere? No. Didn't I just read that about sparks and tempests? Didn't one you just read that? Isaiah what?
Isaiah 30.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Con, that's the precept. That's the precept to that. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight,
Exactly. So they all got smoked away. Go ahead.
and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke.
Dang.
When I saw this, I was afraid.
So Ezra saw that he was afraid. So nothing but dust and smell of smoke.
Shit.
So you're gonna be evaporated basically. There's no grass is gonna just go away. Your ass gonna get zapped, man. You're done.
What's that show that do that? They got a movie that came out. Matter of fact, that bitch Tom Cruise was in it. End of the World something. The world something. World. No, not World War I. World or some shit.
War of Worlds or something like that.
War of Worlds. Yeah, some shit. Tom Cruise, bitch. Remember he was running this shit? All them Edomites, they was just zapping next to it. Yeah, World War, whatever the fuck that is.
War of the Worlds was actually like based on an old
flick.
book or old
Yeah.
2 Judges 13 and 12. Afterward, saw I the same man come down from the mountain and called unto him another peaceable multitude.
Peaceable multitude.
And there came much people unto him, whereof some were glad, some were sorry, and some of them were bound, and others some brought of them that were offered. Then was I sick through great fear, and I awakened and said, Thou hast shown thy servant these wonders from the beginning, and hast counted me worthy that thou shouldst receive my praise.
That's
Go on,
it.
bro.
Show-
After he gets talking.
Show me now yet the interpretation of this dream. For as I conceived in my understanding, woe unto them that shall be left in those days, and much more woe unto them that are not left behind.
That's destruction to them that should be left in those days, and more ones to them that should be left behind. Because it ain't gonna be nothing but just destruction. Go ahead.
For they that were not left were in heaviness. Now understanding I the things that are laid up in the latter days, which shall happen unto them and to those that are left behind. Therefore are they come into great perils and many Therefore are they come into great perils and many and many necessities, like as these dreams declare. Yet is it easier for him that is in danger to come into these things than to pass away as a cloud out of the world, and not to see the things that happen in the last days. And he answered unto me and said, The interpretation of the vision shall I show thee, and I will open unto thee the things that thou hast required. Whereas thou hast spoken of them that are left behind, this is the interpretation. He that shall endure the peril in that time have kept himself. They that be fallen into danger are have works and faith towards the Almighty.
Just so they that be saved, they endurance and they have works unto the Most High, man. All right, that's what we pray every day, that we be other men that have those works and of that salvation, man.
Finish off that little now, man. No, we're not wrapping up. Finish up. No.
Verse 24. Know this therefore, that they which be left behind are more blessed than they that be dead.
We could go to
This
another
is the
hour.
meaning of the
This-
vision,
this
whereas
lasts
thou
long and
sawest
the battery's
a
going.
man from the midst of the sea. The same is he whom the Most High, the highest, have kept a great season, which by his own self shall deliver his creature, and he shall order them that are left behind.
Because that's talking about the elect, because y'all shall come back to deliver his creature. Right? Because y'all shall create us, he's coming to deliver us. Go ahead.
And whereas thou sawest that out of his mouth there came as a blast of wind, and fire, and storm, and that he held neither sword nor any instrument of war, but that the rushing in of him destroyed the whole multitude that came to subdue him. This is the interpretation. Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth.
Sick.
And he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another.
That's what's gonna be all hell breaking loose. Everybody
Sick.
gonna be fighting against each other. And it's gonna
Sick.
be one realm fighting against another. All right, go ahead.
And the time shall be.
Hey, shit, hey, Slack. And when they say one realm, and that means they gonna be fighting out of space. You know what I'm saying? When they talk, when this one realm against another realm, shit, the fighting is gonna be, hey, cause what is it? So is as below is as above.
Done.
Hey, it's the fighting and shit is gonna be everywhere. The calamity is not gonna, it's not gonna just assume in America. It's not gonna just assume. It's gonna be all over the whole fucking earth and all over the whole fucking sky. Fighting is just gonna be. It's the Lord is saying that time is just gonna be overly chaotic.
Con.
Okay.
And the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the signs shall happen when which I showed thee before, and then shall my son be declared, whom thou sawest as a man ascending. And when all the people hear his voice, every man shall in their own land leave the battle they have one against another. And immortable. And
So they're gonna stop fighting. Whatever was going on right at this point in time, they're gonna stop fighting, right?
and innumerable multitudes shall be gathered together as thou sawest them willing to come and to overcome him by fighting. But he shall stand upon the top of the mount of Zion. And Zion shall come and shall be shown to all men, being prepared and built like as thou sawest the hill graven without hand. And this, my son, shall rebuke the wicked inventions of those nations which for their wicked life are fallen into the tempest.
See that tempest, that fire, they're gonna fall into that.
Wicked ass adventures.
Go ahead.
Hey, so that means that all they tanks, airplanes, everything that Esau, all that, what's that gun they got that can shoot you? And they just drop your fucking clothes to the floor. It'll just be your clothes left. You know what that is? Ray gun. That ray gun, all that shit. What you say, the Gatling gun out? The Gatling gun? Hey, cause how many Jakes did Esau use the Gatling gun to rip down over in Tulsa, Oklahoma? The Gatling gun, all that shit. Everything that, hey, because they gonna have to go back to the Gatling gun. Cause all they new shit gonna get so fucked up, they gonna be like, oh shit, gonna break out the old shit. Let's go back to the shit from World War I, World War II, musket gun. They gonna have to break out the old shit. And all that shit is gonna get ate up by the tempest. Go ahead, now.
And shall lay
And that's
before-
that beam of fire that's gonna come out of the chariot. Because the chariot gonna eat all that shit up. Go ahead.
and shall lay before them their evil thoughts and the torments wherewith they shall begin to be tormented, which are like unto a flame, and he shall destroy them without labor by the law, which is like unto me. And whereas thou sawest that he gathered another peaceable multitude unto him, those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king, whom Salamander, the king of Azarah, lay away captive and carried them over the waters, and so came they into another land.
That's
but
it.
they
That's America, right? That's when the wicked ass king went to that, and they let the so-called Latino Native American over into the Syrian captivity.
Yeah.
You get over to the pope, you got weak.
Hey, as a matter of fact, that's that for Columbus scripture. That's how this we was gonna read in. That's how that bitch learned where the 10 tribes was. That's how he learned how to come get to Northern Kingdom. That's how he learned through this scripture. Go ahead.
But they took this counsel among themselves that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth unto a further country where never mankind dwelt.
That's it.
That they might their keep their statutes which they never kept in their own land.
That's it. So the tribe of Gad, they left. Northern Kingdom, they already was out of the land after the Syrian captivity because Hoshea the king was a wicked ass nigga. He submitted. He submitted. So you know what? Whatever he bring them over to the Syrians, man. And after that captivity was over, after when the Greeks came and ruled, then the Northern Kingdom got pushed out, came over to the lands of back.
Yeah, they said
never no man dwelt.
they chose to get the fuck out of there. And that's when they chose it. They said, you know what? Let's get over to somewhere where ain't nobody never been. And the point to that, and that's the point for them to come over. Really, that was the Most High. That's Yahweh did that shit. Yahweh pushed them out because was going to be the land where the Lord was going to save us all from captivity. So but the Lord pushed Gad over here first, and the northern kingdom, Issachar, Zebulon. He pushed all them over here first. So that way, when they got over here, they got it set up. It was already set for Judah to fall in. And we over here, now you got all the tribes here. And that's why the Lord gonna come save us out of this land, further north country. You know? What's that, Jeremiah 23:7? Go ahead,
And they entered into Euphrates by the
Euphrates River, go ahead.
by the narrow place of the river.
Uh-huh.
Places of the river. For the Most High then showed signs for them and held still the flood till they were passed over. For through
Hey, so the Lord, because it's proven that the route that they took, it was a rocky route. The fucking weather was crazy. The water was crazy. A lot of tsunamis and shit. A lot of what you call them? Hurricanes. Right? So that way when the Lord held back the weather so that way they can get through. So why? So we can be here standing today prophesying the downfall of this wicked ass kingdom and talk about the kingdom to come about Yahweh. Okay? So we can get delivered and the Lord ultimately can show his power to the people of the earth. So now they can get back to see the terrible power of the Bible. So now El Shaddai can come back and show his face. Go ahead.
For through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half, and the same region is called as Zareth.
That's a miracle. Go ahead.
Then dwelt they there into the latter time, and now when they shall begin to come.
That's it. Hey, what's the latter time? We in the latter times. This is the latter times of the world. Go ahead.
The highest shall stay the springs of the stream again, that they may go through their forest, sowest thou the multitude with peace.
That's it.
But those that be left behind of thy people are they that are found within my borders. Now when he destroyeth the multitude of the nations that are gathered together, he shall defend his people that remain. And then shall he show them great wonders. Then said I, O Lord, that beareth rule, show me this. Wherefore have I seen the man coming up from the midst of the sea. And he said unto me, like as thou canst neither seek out nor know the things that are in the deep of the sea, even so can no man upon earth see my son or those that be with him, but in the daytime.
That's it. So you can't trust God. Things the Most High. That's it. All right, because you can't see God. Because at the end of the day, the sea is so deep you can't even search it out. That's it. But therefore you can't search the Son of Man. All right, go ahead.
So, hey, remember
This is the interpretation of the dream which thou sawest, and whereby thou only art here like it.
right here.
For thou hast forsaken thy own way, and appealed thy diligence unto my law, and sought it, Thy life hast thou ordered in wisdom, and hast called understanding thy mother. And therefore have I shown thee the treasures of the highest. After other 3 days I will speak other things unto thee, and declare unto thee mighty and wondrous things. Then went I forth unto the field, giving praises and thanks greatly unto the Most High, because of his wonders which he did in time, and because he governed the same as such things as fall in their seasons, and there I sat 3 days.
Hey, big homie, y'all taking any questions?
Matter of fact, yeah, let me hold on. We're taking questions. Hey, Shalom, I grab Mark 3 and 26 right quick. Mark 3 and 26.
Mark chapter 3.
Go ahead.
Mark chapter 3, verse 26. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but hath an end. No man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods.
Yeah, so Satan divided against himself, he can't stand. All right, that's why you get Democrat and Republicans. They're so white man, he's divided within his own system. All right, so he can't stand within his own system. All right.
He cannot stand, but hath an end.
Is that not? He cannot. That's how we know we're at. Because even Abraham to have different parties. He said revolt.
What was your question, bro?
Malak.
Yeah.
He has a question. You gotta come up here. Okay.
No man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he will first bid the strong man, and then he will spoil his house. Verily I said unto you, all sins shall be forgiven unto the sons of men, and blasphemies wherewith soever they shall blaspheme. But he that shall blaspheme against the holy God hath never forgiveness.
Exactly. That's what he's supposed to mean. He blasphemed against the Holy Spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? He turns you from the Most High into a lie. He blasphemed the angels, blasphemed the heavens. You know, those things he done.
Second Esdras 6 and 20. And when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens. The book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together. And the children of a year old shall speak with their voice. The woman with child shall bring forth untimely children of 3 or 4 months old, and they shall live and be raised up. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouse shall suddenly be found empty, and the trumpet shall give a sound which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid.
That's it. That's English, right?
At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein.
That's soon to come. People gonna fight against each other. All right.
The springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world. And in the men and the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth.
Exactly.
And
So the men that's gonna be able to receive that reward, the elect. The men that stay secret names y'all by shooting our shot, bro.
And the heart of the inhabitations shall be changed and turned into another meaning. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched.
That evil
As-
shall be put out. Evil shall be put out, and it shall be quenched, man. There's gonna be no more evil. All right, there's gonna be no more wickedness, man. All right.
Stay focused, huh? Stay focused.
As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which hath been so long without fruit shall be declared. And when he talked with me, behold, I looked by little and little upon him before whom I stood. And these words said he unto me, I am come to show thee the times of the night to come. And if thou wilt pray yet more and fast 7 days again, I shall.
This is Luke 21, verse 26. Men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. Yes, for the
Mm-hmm.
power. So many people are gonna be in fear for the things they're seeing upon the earth, the calamities and woes. Go ahead. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken, and then they shall see the Son of Man coming in a
Hey,
cloud.
what's the power of heavens though? That's Esau. You can see the powers of heaven's gonna be Esau's gonna be shaken. All his might, all that military might, all that big Jew stuff shit they talk, man. You know what Donald Trump talk about? They got the greatest weapon, the greatest. What was that bomb he dropped? He dropped a bomb on somebody. The Moab bomb, the mother of all bombs. You know they tout how big they military. Oh, it's the world's greatest military ever. Right. Hey, you're right. You say, right, he that eagle, right? What does that eagle do? He puffed up. That's it. He in that pride, because why? He fly the highest of all birds. And he see down on everything. You know? Hey,
No such thing as swallowing Esau.
that's it. That's it. He's a prideful ass devil, man. Go ahead.
And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. That's we sure we know our salvation is coming, and we already know that. With that, we'll give all praise and honor to
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahusha, Bashim, Rakakadosh.
the bounce of the apostle Elder Millicent, touch of the spirit, peace and much love. And such as it is with that, shalom.
Shalom.
Ball, ball,
Ball, ball.
Ball, ball.
Ah.